We'll hear everything. CO19 is standing by.
Great. We got a name yet?
OK, Kathleen Merrill, IBO running an hour. Does that mean anything to you?
Well, there's got to be a reason why she asked for you.
What's happening, Neil?
Sir, we're ready here.
I'm not having one of my officers walk into that room until
I know what's going on, so just wait one, Neil.
Kathleen Merrill reported her sister Lisa missing just under 6 months ago. The officer in charge was Grace.
Did you hear that?
Sir.
It's enough. We can't hang about.
OK. Sir, we're going in.
Be careful.
Kathleen, it's DC Dostry. My sister's still missing. He knows where she is. Lock the door! Lock the door!
No, Grace. Neil, get CO19 to position.
Close it! I only want to talk to you! Move away! Move away!
Director 345, put in position.
CO19 are in position.
Who's this, Kathy?
Martin, so he says.
Martin? Martin what?
Taft. Martin Taft.
We're going to sort this out.
You don't remember me, do you? I knew something was wrong with Lisa, but you weren't interested. She was just paperwork to you, wasn't she?
Kathy and her father, Stephen, filed the MISPA with you.
I remember. Your father, Stephen. Would he want you to do this?
Do your job for you, you mean?
I had to go on the facts.
Right. A prostitute, a drug addict. She goes missing, so what? You just assumed she wasn't worth it. It didn't matter to you if she was found. It's just a box you can't tick. She was my sister.
Here's a more recent picture of Lisa.
Right, Lisa Merrill was formed for prostitution and solicitation.
Why do you think Martin knows what happened to your sister?
Because I've been out there every day for a month, dressed like this. I found where she worked. Nice, huh? I spoke to one of the girls. You never did that, did you? She told me Lisa had a regular NHS specs, a weirdo in a blue van, out there on the street.
OK, I'm going. OK, I see it.
Secure the van.
One Martin Taft. Leeds address, commercial driver, 2 convictions for curb crawling.
We know about Taft. We're already investigating him. You need to let him go.
No! No! Not until he tells me what he knows. Go on then, Martin. Speak up.
Kathy, there are armed officers outside. Come on. There's a right way to do this. Let me do my job.
You should have done that in the first place.
Don't.
Kathy, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Wait! Martin, just go!
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Kathy, put the knife down. I promise you we'll find out what happened to her.
Lisa, at least use her name.
We'll find out what happened to Lisa. Put the knife down. Put it down.
Take it.
I think we let the ball drop on this one, didn't we?
I don't know, sir. I've read the case file. It's Grace. She can't have been that far from the mark. And Miss Merrill, she's made no complaint to date.
We just held a knife to a guy's throat to get our attention. I mean, it's hardly a vote of confidence, is it?
Sir.
Check back through the files and get someone to find out about this Taft guy.
Sir.
Gov, Kathy and her father filed a MISPA with us the day after the 5th anniversary of her mother's death. The family would always visit the grave together, however troubled Lisa had been. This time, she didn't turn up. No one could contact her.
You did a risk assessment, right?
Yes, and I checked the hospitals. And I circulated her as a MISPA on the PNC.
A photos on Merlin and a DNA sample was secured, Gov. Grace covered all the basics.
So why is Kathy Merrill saying we let her down so badly?
Because I didn't sequester uniform and half of CID to pursue the case.
It does read like you did the bare minimum, Grace.
Lisa Merrill has gone missing twice already. She's even reported as saying she wanted to get out of London and make a new start. I think this time she made the decision to go for good.
OK, well, we're going to review the case, see if there's any basis for Miss Merrill's allegation.
Yes, sir.
Grace, do you want to sit this one out?
Why?
Maybe you want to work from your desk?
This is my case, Gov. Lisa Merrill's going to turn up in a bedsit 10 miles up the M1 wondering what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. OK, it's yours.
Yes, Gov.
Joe.
Gov.
Partner Grace on this one. Martin Taft is not under arrest. The doctor's having a look at him now while we give him time to calm his nerves. Lisa's medical records confirm a string of referrals for counselling, evidence of IV drug abuse, and a repeat methadone prescription.
She also had an abortion at 16.
Yeah, not long after her mother died.
Her father took her to the clinic.
Fitted a lot in, didn't she?
You've made bail. But you understand these are serious offences.
I don't care what happens to me. I do care what happens to Lisa. She's out there somewhere. She needs help.
Maybe she's waiting for the right time to come back.
She definitely would have come to visit Mum's grave, April the 23rd, every year.
Maybe she's just moved out of town.
She's never missed it before, even if it meant turning up completely out of her head on smack.
OK. When did you last see her?
A couple of days before that. She wanted money, I didn't give it her.
And on the 26th, some neighbours reported hearing Lisa banging on the door and shouting outside.
Yeah, nobody was home. It all went wrong so fast after Mum died.
What happened?
Lisa turned 16 shortly after. A couple of months later, she started drinking heavily, and by her 17th birthday, Dad had found a needle in her bedroom. Dad tried to take her to a clinic. She moved out that day. Said she'd found a flat. I think it was a squat. She came home less and less. There were a few good times where she said she'd cleaned up, come round more. Christmas before last. But the last I heard, she was a streetwalker in Soho.
You said you spoke to a girl. What was her name?
Tanya.
Where have you been?
Is that her? Yeah, here we go.
Can we tell a bit of a laugh? You can definitely...
Oi! Not interested in you. Go home to your wife.
There's a recession on. That's my livelihood you're interfering with.
Hiya, Tanya.
What do you want?
Lisa Merrill.
Lisa. Found her yet?
No, we're still looking, but apparently you wound up her sister about a bloke in a blue van.
Oh, yeah. Weird girl. She's obviously new to the game. Asked a lot of questions.
Yeah, well, she held a knife to that bloke's throat last night, trying to get a confession out of him.
So what did he say?
Well, nothing yet. Still changing his licence, but we need to have a chat.
I'm working, babe.
Yeah, come on, I'll buy you a cup of tea.
You can buy me a proper drink.
Yeah.
Lisa talked about going to Leeds and Manchester and the Costa del Bloody Soul. We shared a flat, worked the same streets, but we weren't joined at the hip. She owed me a month's rent. I had to kick her out. On your own in this game. She could be a bit high and mighty, young Lisa.
What do you mean?
Got herself a proper job, didn't she? Cleaning offices somewhere. Except one of her old punters turned out to be working there. Next thing Lisa knew, she'd been let go again. She didn't want to go back on the game.
So what'd she do?
Went back on the game. This business is easy to get into, not so easy to get out of.
But what happened about her sister, Kathy?
Her sister was asking me what I knew, and I told her about Specky Sado. Do you think you did her in?
No.
Well, if you do find her, tell her to come and get her stuff from the rooms. Could use the wardrobe space.
What stuff?
So if Lisa didn't bring her bag with her, the chances are she wasn't planning to run away.
Or it's stuff from a life she was leaving behind.
There are two things of interest. A love letter alternates romance with vivid descriptions of what the author has done to Lisa in the past and what you'd like to do to her in the future. It's dated 2 days before the last known sighting of Lisa, and it's signed Marty. Now, this is Martin Taft's signature from the witness statement earlier today. This is from the witness statement, this is from the letter.
So they did know each other. What else?
Photographs, mainly of Lisa when she was younger with various friends that we're going to ask Kathy to take a look, see what they tell us.
OK, but sit down with Taft first. Banksy can help you with him.
Taft's mobile phone records puts him in the vicinity of the knocking shop on the night of the 26th. Lisa was last seen. He made one call at 11:22 to a mobile phone registered to a Brendan Newlin. Now, part of Lisa's rehab treatment was creating a buddy list, people she could call if she felt she was going to start using again. I'm trying to get hold of the others, but Brendan Newlin was the guy who got her into rehab in the first place. He was a form teacher.
Why would Taft call him?
Well, what if Lisa asked him to? If Lisa was in rehab, she was certainly trying to get away from Soho. I think she was looking for help that night.
We'll get an address for this Newlin. Talk to Taft.
So, Martin, why would Kathy Merrill think that you harmed her sister? You were one of the last people to see Lisa on the night she disappeared, April the 26th. Perhaps the very last.
Did you pick Lisa up in your van that night?
No. I knew that she had a room nearby, so I parked up, went looking for her on foot.
OK, and then what happened?
We were friends, so we went back to her room. Listen, I wanted to take her away. I told her that night.
And what did she say?
She said that she already had a boyfriend.
Did she mention what the boyfriend's name was?
I don't think there was a boyfriend. I think that was just an excuse to turn me down.
And how did you leave it?
You know, we spent some time together. And then I had a shower, because I always have a shower afterwards. And, yeah, when I came out the shower, she were gone.
But it's funny that no one's seen you about since. I mean, no offence, Martin, but you're not hard to miss.
Me mum got ill, OK? I didn't have time for a girlfriend. Plus, she took me wallet and me phone.
Did you report that to the police?
Of course not, no.
Does the name Brendan Newlin mean anything to you?
Who?
A call was made from your phone to a Brendan Newlin at 11:22 p.m. The call lasted 3 minutes 15.
He used my phone to call another man.
2 other buddies had received calls from her earlier that week. Lisa was worried that losing her cleaning job might send her into a downward spiral.
This is CCTV of Lisa in Soho, 26th of April, just before midnight. OK, there she is. This was the last known sign of her. And that's it.
Maybe Taft went out looking for her, caught up with her.
I still say Lisa did a runner. She stole his phone, called up one of her rehab buddies, got out of town.
Banksy, check out Taft's mother. Let's see her medical record, see if he's telling the truth about that. Then go and see Brendan Newlin. You two, do you want to show the Merrill family those photographs, see if it makes any sense to them? Joe?
Yeah.
Grace all right on this one?
Yeah, she's just looking for the truth.
Seems to have made her mind up too soon. Wants Lisa to be alive.
She cares about the case, that's all. It's normal, right, Gov?
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Newlin.
Didn't even know she was missing till it turned up in the papers.